whale is one of the largest marine animals ever. And despite its strength and hugeness, it is threatened with extinction. What is the reason for that? The blue whale was included on the list of endangered animals during the 19th century until the beginning of the 20th century as a result of excessive commercial whaling. However, in 1966 countries resorted to placing whales under protection from this type of hunting under the International Convention to Regulate Whaling. It reappeared on the list of endangered species in 1970 as a result of many unfair practices against it. The Endangered Species Act required the need to protect blue whales, and the Marine Mammal Protection Act came to address their extinction and protect them. Why is the extinction of the blue whale so strange? The extinction of dozens of animal species on Earth increases every year for many reasons. Perhaps the extinction of the blue whale is one of the most strange cases of extinction. Blue whales themselves contribute to the extinction of their species through what is known as the phenomenon of whale suicide, where dozens of whales appear annually lying on the shores of the seas. In a deplorable condition, they often die before humans can return them to the water. This phenomenon has baffled scientists who have not yet been able to come up with a final explanation for this phenomenon. On the other hand, arbitrary human practices against this creature have led to a frightening decline in its numbers. And all this is due to overfishing. Whales have been killed mainly because of their huge size. Their giant bodies provide huge supplies of oil and meat. Therefore, they are endangered. And every day thousands of them are hunted. For example, 29,649 blue whales were killed in 1931, which is more than it is now. These whales are also sometimes harmed by ships and pollution resulting from the dumping of waste in the seas and oceans. Global warming is also one of the most important factors for the extinction of blue whales, as the melting of snow from the mountains and the flow of fresh water into the seas lowers the water temperature and forces the whales to migrate sometimes at the wrong times, which affects their food supply and thus their nutrition. There are currently about 14,000 blue whales alive and their numbers are gradually increasing. Main features of the blue whale. The blue whale is the largest living organism on Earth. Its length ranges between 23 to 27 meters. And one of these whales was recorded as 30 meters long. And the blue whale weighs 100 to 150 tons. As for why it is called the blue whale, it is because of its blue-gray color. Blue whales are the longest living animals on Earth, as they live for a period of time that may reach 80 to 90 years. On the other hand, the blue whale is considered one of the most endangered marine creatures, due to several factors. The females are larger than the males. So imagine the enormity of the number. Know that the weight of an adult elephant is only 4.5 tons, meaning that the weight of a whale is 33 times as much as the weight of an elephant. The blue whale lives in all oceans except for the frozen regions in the northern hemisphere, and usually migrates between the winter and summer seasons in order to search for food. Whales spend the summer months in cold areas and move towards the equator in winter, where the water is less cold. They usually move singly or in pairs, and occasionally in groups. Krill, a small marine animal similar to shrimp, is the favorite food of blue whales, and it is almost its exclusive food. At some times of the year, one adult whale consumes approximately 4 tons of krill per day. Fish and types of crustaceans are also included in the diet of blue whales. Thus, we learned about the main reason that pushed blue whales to the brink of extinction, which was hunting for the oil extracted from them. In the period between the beginning of the 20th century and the 60s, about 360,000 blue whales were slaughtered, until they came under the protection of the International Whaling Commission, which was established for the purpose of regulating whale hunting and protecting them from poaching. Other dangers to blue whales include vessel strikes or vessel strikes. Whales can also fall victim to fishing nets and equipment, becoming entangled in them and being dragged over a long distance, eventually resulting in whale exhaustion or even death. We add to this a number of other things. including pollution, waste spread across the ocean, climate change, and damage to their natural habitats. In the end, if you liked the video, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe to the channel to receive all new